European League of Legends changed in 2021.
The Mad Lions with Baron are pushing inside the base.
Oh, Caps is so low, he's going for the kill, but it's a resurrection and a shutdown for Carzzy. He slays G2's mid laner.
Titans fell.
History has been made. Neither Fnatic nor G2 will be in a European final.
Challengers rose.
They want to get things going. Trimby in the midst of everyone, but he gets stunned, he gets locked up. The shark brings it back. He's still alive. Trimby just barely getting shut down, and Mad Lions getting crushed in the fight.
And a new era began. Just not the one anyone expected.
10K gold lead. Mad Lions push forward.
Kaiser's looking for it.
Flare. That'll slow and low.
Shockwave!
The shockwave is huge. Humanoid may have just done it.
As the Zhonya's has a follow-up on one in the midst of everybody. It's Kaiser leaping into the backline. Armut, but still Hansama and Larson alive for now. Yo-Yo trying to do what he can, and it's Armut with the follow-up. The divers from the side of Mad are unstoppable, but it's within touching distance for both these two teams. Going in. Caught out. Kaiser whips the engage zone. It's inspired in the middle of everything, but is it too little too late? Onuwana tries to find a way to the backside, but it won't matter. Armut into two! The two-time TCL champion makes his mark on this final, and Mad Lions are not done yet. It is Hansama running for the hills. It is Rogue falling down in the final moments. Mad Lions may end it right here.
Against all expectations, against all predictions, Mad Lions, against all odds.
Before we talk about Mad Lions' incredible spring split, you should know a little bit about their history first. Ever since they were known as Splice, Mad has never really overperformed. They've been a solid middle-of-the-pack team and even picked up a decent Worlds performance once, but the players on the team have always had bigger goals. To take down the giants of Europe.
And G2 will pull back. That's a big stun. That's a big engage. Oh my gosh, look at the fight. They look for kill number 4. This might be an ace inside of the base. Inside of 18 minutes, the mid inhibitor will surely fall. This is what peak League of Legends looks like, and it comes from Europe. 10 splits, 8 titles. G2 are the greatest team we have ever produced in Europe, and they go back to back to back to back and win the summer season.
G2 Esports is considered the best Western League of Legends team of all time. They've won 8 LEC finals in the past 5 years, placed second at Worlds 2019, and became the first Western team to ever win MSI. They've been considered unbeatable in Europe, and going into 2021, very few teams had ever made them bleed.
The rookies have risen up. The defending EU champions in G2 Esports are on their back legs. There's no ways. 5 members are down. They've done it. It's the Mad Lions. They have unseated the champions. They have killed the kings.
In the 2020 spring playoffs, Mad managed to knock G2 into the losers bracket with a close 3-2 win. But G2 bounced back quickly and eliminated Mad a few days later.
G2 Esports have had to fight hard today, but they will set themselves up for the final. The Nexus is the focus. G2 eliminate the Mad Lions and set themselves up for another fight with Fnatic in the finals.
And G2 come back with a strong look here. One day before those finals, a lot of people have Fnatic pinned as the favorites, but G2 showed some good fights here today against some Mad Lions that did not give easily. We're gonna have one hell of a best of 5 tomorrow, Trevor.
Mad still went to Worlds that year, but they had a historically bad performance. They were eliminated by Supermassive Esports and became the first team from a major region to ever bomb out of Worlds during the play-ins.
They could smell blood in the water. Supermassive know that they've got him on the ropes. It's just within touching distance, a single Nexus as Cacao will drop, but so will the Mad Lions. TCL are facing unicorns.
But on the other side of the rift, an unlikely alliance was beginning to form.
Our roster kind of didn't work at a really high level, like at a top tier level, you know, because we felt like we would never be champions of Europe with that roster, and we felt like there was something missing, and that in order to reach that level, we had to take risks.
And Mac, Mad Lions' coach, found his champion in a former rival. Armut has been one of the best Turkish league players for years. With back-to-back Worlds appearances on 2 different teams and 3 TCL championships to his name, it's clear that he'd accomplished everything a league player could in Turkey. But Armut wanted more.
After beating them, they told me they were interested in me, I was really happy about it, because it was time for me to move on from TCL to major regions. So I was definitely going to E or NA. But then, I mean, I got many offers, but Mad Lions, into my eye, like, they were the top 3 best team in EU. So I like, okay, I'm coming to Mad Lions.
So Armit wanted things that the TCL just couldn't offer. Meanwhile, Mad wanted to bring down G2 and end the reign of Europe's arrogant gods. The match seemed perfect. But going into 2021, there were a lot of questions about Mad.
There were a lot of extra variables that I think hurt them at Worlds last year, but also they weren't a very good team. They were very one-dimensional, and I think they already showcased in playoffs they were the 4th seed for a reason.
See, just like every other esport in the world, League went online in 2020. That means that ping became a real issue, and stage jitters became a lot easier to deal with. Mad performed well in 2020 and even got that win over G2 in the playoffs. But a lot of people just called it a lucky online fluke. And when they bombed out of Worlds, the year's only big LAN, the haters thought they were right.
Mad Lions have accomplished a lot. And it's unfortunate that the taste that will be left over in fans' mouths will be one of such disdain and disgust because of the performance on a world stage when everything surrounding it, like, was obviously very volatile. The fact that Mad Lions really came into fruition during the online stage of the LEC, and then moving on to stage, moving into a different meta.
Mad was also bringing in some new blood for 2021. Armit was a veteran in Turkey, but he just didn't have the experience playing in a major region. And Elyoya, the team's new jungler, was a rookie from the Spanish minor leagues with very little on-stage experience. But Mac believed he was making the right calls.
I don't know if I want to call it a playstyle, but like a mentality, right? Where we're really high risk with the way that we play the game. And that's something that I didn't want to like jeopardize, or I didn't want to put a player in there who was like the wrong type of player.
Surprising no one, G2 placed first in the regular season with a 14-4 record, but Mad placed third with a respectable 10-8. However, hopes weren't high for Mad in the playoffs, especially given their offline reputation.
Dracos, here is my playoff prediction finalist for the top 6. G2, Rogue, Mad Lions, SK, Fnatic, Schalke 04.
Ender, auditioning for G2, Rogue, Fnatic, Mad, Schalke, SK.
Kjo's playoff predictions: Rogue, G2, Mad Lions, Fnatic, SK, Schalke.
Anyway, Mad Lions were a beloved team, but most people thought that the finals were going to be between G2 and Rogue, the 2nd place team from the regular season. But no one predicted what happened next.
Mad Lions were obliterated in game number 1 and are on the precipice of a back-to-back-to-back series when Hansama and Larsen are on the defense. They're pushing backwards. Mad Lions have done it. They've got Larsen. They've got Hansama. They've aced Rogue. And Mad Lions will have a rematch with G2.
Mad started the playoffs with an upset, taking a 3-1 win over Rogue. But beating Rogue was only Mad's first hurdle. The Juggernaut was still ahead of them. It was time to put the theory to the test. Was Mad just a COVID-era fluke? Or could they be something more?
41 minutes in, he's got himself 5 items completed, and the channel comes out from Mickey. He's looking for backline access. Zenithblade is interrupted by Kaiser. Wonder's got no hijack available. He's taken out Elyoya. That gets the kill, but it is traded for his own life. 1 for 2, 2 for 3. Kazi is so excited.
Caps versus Kazi!
G2. Cap stays alive thanks to the Buster shot, but Mad Lions with Baron are pushing inside the base.
Oh, Caps is so low. He's going for the kill, but it's a resurrection and a shutdown for Kazi. He slays G2's mid laner.
It is Mad Lions in absolute control of this game, absolute control of this series, and they set their sights on the Nexus. They set their sights on 2-0. They set their sights on their first final.
A shocking opening 2 games in this series where nearly everyone predicted it to go the way of G2. Mad Lions had this happen to them last week against Rogue.
10k gold lead. Mad Lions push forward.
Kaiser's looking for it.
Flare. That'll slow and load.
Shockwave!
The shockwave is huge. Humanoid may have just done it. He finds 2. It's set up by Kaiser. Every single Mad Lion today has outmatched their opponents. Every single play the Mad Lions have been able to put together has set them up for the 3-1 victory. Mickey runs for his life. The rest of Mad Lions pushing onto the first Nexus turret. Mad Lions onto the second Nexus turret. And it's Mad Lions that defeats G2. And it's Mad Lions that qualify for their first ever final.
Even if things ended right there, Mad Lions still would have proved the haters wrong. They took down G2, the gods of European League, on LAN. It was the real deal. But they weren't done yet. G2 wasn't eliminated, they were just in the losers bracket. They could still make a comeback. Or could they?
Rogue, it could not be more poetic. Larson overcoming his demons and removing Reckless from the equation with that shockwave. It's Rogue all the way.
All right, Caps is under a little bit of threat here. Multiple members of Rogue are low. The hijack is not yet available. Going gold, and the first Nexus turret falls. Rogue turn their attention to the second one. Caps is trying to get some kills on the backside, but he's down. He's dead. History has been made. Neither Fnatic nor G2 will be in a European final. And for the first time, Rogue will face Mad Lions for the crown.
It was a historic moment. Rogue delivered the killing blow to G2's hopes and ended an era. But now there was a new question. Who would lead the new age of European League? No one was expecting Mad and Rogue to face off in the finals. And for a while, it seemed like Mad just weren't ready.
Now they're pulling the trigger again with the TP. Still 20 seconds on the mid jungle. Rogue might look for some inhibitors. Now you're gonna have to back off here. They can't afford to contest this one. If they die
There's
here,
no
they
wave
will surely
clear.
lose the game. They have super minions.
It might be over.
They have to be careful though. There's a top wave and there's double TP on the side of Mad Lions. Arma needs to get angry very fast. Stridebreaker forward, but he just takes so much damage. Inspired goes in, but Carzzy's still alive. Carzzy firing back onto Inspired, but that's Hansama's ultimate. That's gonna be it. Arma now stepping forward. He wants to hold onto the base. He wants to end it, but Hansama
over.
the Nexus will strike again. 2-0 for Rogue.
Mad were on the ropes. Down 0-2 in the series, they needed to pull something out of their hats. And that's when Arma told his team to trust him.
Even it was 3-0, we couldn't have any more regrets, you know, we had to go in, like, that's what we were thinking all the time.
And for Arma, going all in meant locking in an unorthodox pick, Wukong.
I think Wukong is definitely not a good champ right now, but like, I know how to play Wukong. I mean, I know the game style, how should I do with Wukong. And Rogue was just, enemy team was just picking the Varus and Lucian, that kind of stuff that has like no mobility run. And they were AD champions, which is Wukong really good into it. So it's Wukong, boys, like, let's go for it, you know?
Can they do it? Inspired, ready to interrupt. Elio has to go in. They know they have to go for this, but Arma waiting into the darkness. The ulti used, though. The ulti from Inspired does not connect to Hansama, though, the one that you need to watch. The leap back. He dodges the shockwave. Larson untouched. Mad Lions have not found the fight that they're looking for, but Kaiser goes for the re-engage anyway. Elio off the backside. The flash. The stun. Is it enough? Hansama is still alive. Hansama will get shut down. Kaiser grabs the kill. Inspired getting cut down where he stands, and Rogue have to run for the hills. Have to walk away empty-handed.
Yeah, Mad Lions are really trying to force a kill onto Inspired. His flash was just about to come up. Oh, Arma!
The flash, the immediate ult. Hansama now in trouble. That's going to be the second ult. Block against the room. Look at the damage coming out from Arma. Indeed, Cadril. Quick kill picked up by Mad.
And we are on pace for Mad Lions potentially win the fastest game all day long, with the momentum heading into Game 5 with 2 wins in a row. Rogue
has the Zhonya's, has the pocket on 1 in the midst of everybody. It's Kaiser leaping into the backline. Arma, but still Hansama and Larson alive for now. Yo-Yo trying to do what he can, and it's Arma with the follow-up. The divers from the side of Mad are unstoppable. Humanoid there to finish the job. Mad Lions have done it. 23 minutes into the game, and I think they've won.
absolutely no fear in the eyes of the Mad Lions, diving past 5 players, diving past the inhibitor tower. They wanted Hansama. That's what they got, and we're going to Game 5.
After Game 3, Arma stood up. He knew 3-2 is what he hovered. The absolute confidence from Mad Lions to turn the series back to bring us to Game 5.
After putting Armad on Wukong, Mad won the next 2 games to tie up the series. Rogue were forced to ban Wukong for Game 5, but Mad completed the reverse sweep anyway.
It is so rare to see a final in Europe. Never happened before without a G2 or a Fnatic, but it's within touching distance for both these two teams.
Caught out. Kaiser whips the engage though, and it's inspired in the middle of everything, but is it too little too late? Odawana tries to find a way to the backside, but it won't matter. Armad into 2! The 2-time TCL champion makes his mark on this final, and Mad Lions are not done yet. It is Hansama running for the hills. It is Rogue falling down in the final moments. Mad Lions may end it right here.
Mad Lions have the wave in mid. There is no stopping them. 3 games in a row, the reverse sweep becomes a reality.
7,000 gold deficit. Armwood's Snar solidifies the win. It's the nail in the coffin. The wave's there. Odoamne is trying his best. He's gonna fall. Mad Lions are gonna win. It is not Rogue. It is not Fnatic. It is not G2 and the new era of European League of Legends. It is the Mad Lions.
It still feels really weird. Like every day for the last 3 days, I've literally woke up every morning and the first thing that's just been in my mind is just like, did we really win that game? Like, how did we win that game? Like, literally the first thing every morning. It's super, super, super surreal thinking that, like, we're actually, like, champions, you know?
Mad may not have eliminated G2, but they earned their LAN win, both against Europe's old gods and against their fellow challengers Rogue. But now they have a new challenge. They're representing their region on the international stage at MSI. They're the face of a new age of European League, and the old gods have left them a long legacy to uphold.
Okay, boomers, you wanna see more? We'll hit our ceiling while you hit the floor. If not, I'd like to spit hot shit from the lips, but they seem to forget their roster slips. Reckless chances, looking gloomy, can't win a title that caps a horny. This is an assassination, no more G2 domination, no more kings, no legacy. Just a bit of you toe to toe with me.
Your rivalry is so outdated, your history now looking faded. EU fans, we know you waited. Rogue and Mad now activated.